My name is Matthew Snyder. I just celebrated 3 years on October 24th, so a little over 3 years, yeah. So I was in foster care for close to 10 years, but early childhood was with my birth mother, who was also a heroin addict. When I lived with my mother, I was probably 2 or 3 years old, and then she wanted to put us in foster care many times, but we would run. Every time they would come to get us, we would go to a different house, and then I remember one day we was out front in a little baby pool, and my mom was like, "Get ready, you're leaving." And my sister and my brother got home from school. And my brother hid us in the house and said, "We're not going," but the DHS in Philadelphia came and got us and took us to foster care. I go to foster care with my brother Vinny and my sister Julie. My older sister Melinda moved to New Jersey with her grandparents. We all had separate dads. So we all go to a foster home in Roxborough in Philadelphia. I was there for maybe 2 years, 3 years.
Hey, can't get you up on my brain. I think I'm going insane. You keep on burning me hot with your fire, hot with your fire.
But then they separated us. So they put my brother in a boys' home. Me and my sister lived together for a little bit, and then they moved her to another foster home. I moved to a different foster home after 2 years. So then we got adopted by one family that only lasted 6 months. And then we got put back in foster care. And then eventually when I was 10, I got adopted by the family I called my parents. The main struggle was just fitting in with a new family. Is this really gonna stick out? But then the love that you get to see, you're not even their own child, and felt appreciated and not neglected and as much, you still deal with those thoughts. But I think the first time I ever smoked marijuana was I was 10 years old, maybe 10 or 11. So I lived with the Snyders, but I would go visit my sister, my older sister, Melinda, and her husband, Sean's nephews. I would follow them around because I thought they were cool. What are you guys doing? I would always catch them out back, and that's how it started. I got older until 7th grade. We drank our first wine cooler or stealing beers out of the fridge. Going into junior high, my friends were taking Adderall. That's what kick-started the addict in me. So my older brother Vinny, he was in a group home for a while, right? And then he was in rehab and got out. He asked my mom, my adopted mother, if he could live with us, and he did. So that's how Percocets became a huge thing. Me and all my other friends hooked into it, so opiates became the main choice. I experienced a lot of death. My brother overdosed. Best friend committed suicide. My mother passed from cancer, Arlene, my adopted mother. And I realized my life's just going downhill fast because of that. Maybe this isn't the life I want to live. I knew it was wrong, but it was just I can't stop.
News tonight, a man was stabbed on the L platform on the Market Frankford line in Kensington tonight. It happened at the Allegheny station in Kensington at about 8 o'clock. Police tell Action News that the victim was stabbed in the back. He was rushed to Temple University Hospital. No word tonight on his condition. Authorities are searching for 2 men who were seen leaving the scene.
I was working for a company in Philadelphia doing demos, go down to Kensington, get my drugs, So you could pay these guys at the terminal to get you on. It's like 50 cents cheaper, but I pulled my money out, they saw it. I thought I got punched at first. I didn't even feel the knife go in. So I got up and ran. I already kind of had an idea that I needed to get help. It was like, did I want the help at the time? And then that's what led into the incident in Kensington. I got stabbed, and it was like, all right, it's kind of opened my eyes. Like, I'm either gonna die from the drugs or I'm gonna die getting robbed. I made a call to my sister. She's like, you gotta get help. And then I made a call to a buddy that lived down here in South Florida. And he made a call and kind of helped me out and saved my life. The night before Halloween, I remember, I was still withdrawn on the plane. Sucked, I was freezing. Even when I got off the plane, I was still freezing. People made moves for me to get here. Like my buddy told me, you hit the lottery, you know, because I got a scholarship, which I'm forever grateful for. So like going in was scary, but deep down I knew it was like, I got this, I'm gonna do it this time. Like, I'm not messing around no more. I went to detox, and remember I said my brother lived with me for a little while. Well, he had like his girlfriend at the time when he lived with us was in my small group in detox. So like I'm telling them, I had to open up and tell them my whole story. And I'm talking about my brother, how he passed, and the girl goes, is your brother Vincent? And I was like, whoa, how do you know my brother's name? She's like, I lived in your house. And I was like, oh, it was like my brother telling me, you got this, take advantage of something that I didn't get. It was kind of like a weird, like an aha moment. It was crazy. So I was like, oh, now it was just like a light went off in my head. Like, all right, this is for real. It was scary at first, you know, walk into a place, you don't know nobody, you know. It's like, but like deep down, I kind of knew, I'm like, all right, this is it. Like, it's now or never. I never thought this was possible. I couldn't get an hour clean, and now the sky's the limit. I'm trying to better myself, you know, working a good program. I go to school now, you know, trying to become a nurse, going to work, helping people. It's wonderful, you know. There's like the role of the tech, right? You're doing little things, that's what you're asked to do. I think what makes me feel good is when somebody's actually going through something, and you can sit there and take the time and say, hey, you know, I've been through this, and this is how we can work through it. And show them that you've been through it and that there's ways to get through this. You may not have gone through exactly what they've gone through, but even just showing that you're there, you're listening, you care, it goes a long way. If you're struggling and deep down you know you need help, take the chance, reach out. You don't even have to be a treatment center. You could just be somebody that's been through it and can guide you through the right steps. If you are a loved one that's struggling, call Banyan.